up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight oil. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight oil. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight oil. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. It is 11:15, despite what the clock says there. So we're getting underway. A couple of brought forward auctions ahead of our scheduled 11 o'clock auctions. The first one, my pleasure to conduct as your auctioneer. My name, Ned Allison. The second, conducted by Mr. Hamish McLeod, who'll be with you in a moment or two. We thank each of our owners for the chance to be here. We congratulate them on selling their properties, because they have, having both received those acceptable pre-auction offers, but not done and dusted just yet. We wish you the best of luck if you're here to purchase either of those two brought forward auctions. Now, as always, we work under the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's best practice guide for auctions. If you are lucky enough and successful in purchasing either of the properties, we'll provide you with one of those REA guides before you sign that sale and purchase agreement. As for how the auctions will work, just prior to each commencing, the relevant listing agent, Alison and then Fernanda, will announce that accepted pre-auction offer. That is in effect our reserve. It's been achieved. Therefore, the property is for sale at that figure. If there is further bidding on either property, the highest bidder from that point on will be the new owner. If there's no further bidding on that pre-announced level, the property will be announced as being sold at that figure. As auctioneers, we'll give you indications as to what that next bid can and should be, but we do have an ability to refuse bids if we don't believe bids to be in the best interests of our owners. We'll try and identify our licensed colleagues at the time they place a bid to make that really clear as well. In the unlikely event of a disputed bid, we as the auctioneers will take you back to the last undisputed bid and commence things from there. Finally, at the fall of the hammer, if that sounds in your favour and you haven't done so already, we're going to ask you to sign that memorandum of sale. Following on from there, pay a deposit equal to 1/10 of your purchase price. But we start the day off with 14A Glendowie Road in Fendalton. Alison Aitken doing the work here alongside Johnny Nichols, of course, snapped up ahead of schedule. Contractually, what is on offer here described as a cross-lease title, a half share in that 854 square metres, more or less, is what you look to acquire. Yours on the 8th of August, which I take to be a Friday, that being your settlement and possession date. But what a picturesque setting it is here on the banks of the stream. Tranquil and serene is the spot, is the outlook as well that goes hand in hand with it. Of course, you've got the established landscaping, the patio to appreciate it all from, soak up the sunshine and just relax and unwind to entertain the friends and family. Inside the home, equally sunny, equally welcoming and inviting. Really good configuration to it. Love the separate dining, the living, flexibility with that. Lower level master bedroom, well, that's a real practical plus, means no stairs, single level living, making life straightforward and easy as a result. But what an unparalleled location that you sit in here on Glendowie Road. True blue chip real estate, this, just future proofing value in terms of all that it offers. So without further ado, Alison, our accepted pre-auction offer, please.
$1 million.
$1 million, neat and easy. You'll see the selling now sticker, there it is, but not sold. $1 million. If you want it, now is your time, but we need to see a bid north of $1 million. I work with anything better, or we put the hammer down after 3 calls at $1 million, a 10, a 20, a 50, anything better? A number? 50. Thank you, sir. Welcome in and good luck to you. At $1,050,000, sees the value and what's on offer here, and easy to understand why. At $1,050,000, is it the same again to 1.1? New owner here on the aisle. At $1,050,000, I'd work with a 10 on top if we need to. At $1,050,000, looking around the room for the first call at 1050 for Glendowie Road. Particular postcode, second call at $1,050,000. Is there 5 even? Anything more on the $1,050,000, or it goes. Third final call at $1,050,000. It is going. It is all yours, sir. Congratulations. Well done. Okay, folks, it's off to Kaiapoi we go, and it's this truly special property at 275 Island Road, very proudly brought to the market by Fernanda Hammett of the Harcourts Horswell team. Certainly not surprised we're here ahead of the scheduled date, folks. It's a truly special modern home in the sought-after Silver Stream subdivision. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 275 Island Road in Kaiapoi is, of course, a freehold title.
made up of a very well laid out and beautifully landscaped, as you can see, 535 square metres more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 22nd of August 2025, unless otherwise arranged via our vendors ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, just look at the sun streaming in here. I love in Fernanda's advertising, she says, it feels as good as it looks. And that's certainly the case here. So it's not just all about looks. Of course, it's modern, it's sleek, it's very cleverly designed, the way it's laid out, but it's also those raised ceilings, that ducted heat pump. It's those things that you don't see, which make it such a comfortable family home. It's been great for our current owners, but it's such a good opportunity for the new ones as well. The home itself, as I say, sleek, stylish, modern, but the location is popular. They're calling Kaiapoi the Riviera of the South. You've got so much right there, sitting on the banks of the river, having breakfast at the weekend. It's a popular part of our city, or of Canterbury. But of course, also that Northern Motorway means it's just a nice, easy commute into Christchurch City as well. As I said, I love the landscaping. So much thought gone into that with those native plantings out the front. It's a great home, great opportunity. As I said, not surprised we're here ahead of the scheduled auction. So, of course, that bought forward figure that you've all been waiting for, it's $792,500. 792.5. Give you just a moment to think about that, folks. Is there any further advance at all? Or do I sell away? That's 792,500. Quick opportunity around the room. Why would you build when all the hard work's been done here? Still got a master build guarantee. At 792,500. Calling it for the first time. Second time. Third and final time. No advance at all. Looks like we found our owner. It's going. Going. It's sold.
When game day rolls around, finding the perfect spot to host is no small feat. Sometimes it's not quite right. Sometimes the backyard just won't do for halftime kicks. Comfort matters most, especially on game day. That's where Harcourt's Grenadier comes in. Our agents are more than just experts. They're your partners in the journey of finding your perfect home.
With Harcourt's Grenadier, finding your perfect home for game day is easier than you think.
All right, folks, welcome along. Thanks for your patience. Look, 11 o'clock is what the clock says. We're going to get underway. A slight reshuffle this morning, just working through getting people here. Obviously, my name is Ben Donaldson. Absolute pleasure to help and assist as always. Just one of the team working on the rostrum here today. We've got Hamish McLeod, we've got Ned Allison, I've got Lisa Yardley Vaisi down here, working in cohesion today to make sure the day keeps flowing nice and smoothly with the auctions, of course. Look, as always, there is obviously decisions in the marketplace to be made. And again, we thank every one of our owners and wish them all the very, very best today. And bidders and buyers, if you're here to change your future, we'll wish you all the very best with those endeavours as well. Look, a couple of things before we get underway. Just going through the legalities of it, the REA approved guide, we will obviously distribute that to everyone as you are successful, ask you to sign and acknowledge receipt of that if you are successful here today. And as, of course, with any of your bidding, there is those auction authority forms down the back. You would have signed one of those before getting underway. If you haven't already, please have a conversation with your agent. And again, as for the conduct of auction, it is laid out in the contract, nice and clean, nice and simple, but just to go over it, for those of you that are new to the auction arena, as always, we work under written instructions from our vendors. Of course, that is a written reserve price. Your job as buyers is to meet or exceed that price. Then we can sell to the highest bidder here today. As auctioneers, we will work with you, but we will also nominate the bids in terms of what they're going to be raised by. We can also push back.
refuse a bid if we don't deem it in the best interest of our owner. And of course, we can place bids on behalf of our vendors. Look, we will identify these as vendor bids well below that reserve price. So again, you can bid against those with absolute confidence going forward from there. Now, very important, clause 2.6 in the contract. A vendor may withdraw their property from sale at any time before it is sold. What that means, if we don't reach the reserve price here on the floor, we're going to pause, take the highest bidder off to the side for a conversation. Sometimes in those conversations, we don't come back to the floor. So your job today, make sure you always hold that highest bid and you can control things going forward from there. Again, a couple of very key things. If you are the successful bidder on the fall of the hammer, very simple. Sign the contract, arrange that 10% deposit, and of course, fill in Schedule 1, that GST information, if applicable, here today. But getting underway today, number 1, bar 37, Hinemoa Street in Spraydon. Debbie Pettigrew, obviously leading the charge, working alongside our lovely vendors here for this home. Grant Milligan here to assist, as always, her business owner, and of course, Karen Phillips, our auction manager on the left-hand side of the room, here to help and assist as we know. What you look to acquire, though, as outlined in the documentation given out by Debbie, of course, that cross-lease and freehold parcel, obviously with that half share of that underlying 814 square metres. Settlement possession, one and the same, coming your way on the 31st of July, of course, unless you've been working to a prearranged date earlier, which is agreed by the vendors. But the home itself, look, I had the pleasure of popping out with Debbie the other day. It is being sold on an as-is, where-is basis. So what does that mean for you? Well, it's packed with potential opportunity. The home itself, look, it's got everything you need there. The 3 bedrooms, the kitchen, the dining, the separate loo, of course, the futuristic layout. Love that internal access garaging there. What do you do with it? Well, that's up to you. Do you get the paintbrush out? Do you get the hammer out? Do you get the digger out? Do you freehold the section? Do something completely different to it? Well, the opportunity is well and truly there for you to go forward with. You make the decisions. Options are plenty. But again, in that location, you've got that leafy street. You've got shops, schools, transport just down the road. There is so much at your doorstep. And again, our instructions are abundantly clear. Hey, bidders and buyers, roll up your sleeves. We're here to try and find a new owner today. So who wants to start me away? Number 1, bar 37, Hinemoa Street in Spraydon. Where do we say go? Don't all start at once. I might be big, but I don't bite. Who wants to start me away? Is there an opening bid, opening offer? Here in Spraydon. Line in the sand? All right, happy to suggest $400,000. Grant Milligan working on behalf of buyer on the phone. Great place to start. Grant, is there 425 or stronger to go forward from there? I'll call it through. First time at $400,000. 30 at 4-3-0 we have here. Philip working on behalf of your buyer, working hard. Grant, your turn. Everyone else, welcome to join. First call, 430. 435. I'll work with you, sir, at 435. Slowing down a wee bit there. Go back at 450 is my advice. Grant, Philip, your turn. First call. Seated down here in front. $435,000 only. 442. Mixing it up. Like it. Chucks the 7 on top at 442,000 precise. 45. 3 he says. There's another 7. To go 52. You call it, we'll work with it though. But in second place, sir, haven't forgotten you down here. But at 445 I have on the phone. First call. Bidding, sir, hand in the air or scratching your nose. Over here he says. 446. We'll take the 1, sir. You're in the front. Just. First call. 50. And 5-0. Rounds me off. Take a 1 if it helps, sir. Philip, your turn. Debbie can have some instructions, please, at $450,000. First time. 4-5-0 000. Second opportunity. Third. Last chance. Sir, can I welcome you back in? Another 500 might be the one to do it. They quite often. 451, even better. Double me down. I should have asked for more. 4-5-1. First call. 52,500. Puts the 15 and 55. Straight back. He's bidding loud, but don't let him shake you off. On the market and selling. Thank you, Debbie. There's the instructions there. A new name on the title. Who's it going to be? On the phone down here, sir. Haven't forgotten you, but at 455, I have. First time, $455,000 and selling on the phone. Second call. Where's the advance? Otherwise, selling on the left. Third, take 500 if it helps, sir. Where's the next project going to be? Spraydon would be my advice. Third, last chance. And 500. 455 and a half. Might be the best 500 you've ever spent, sir.
57.
And 57. 1,500 on top. 59. Does 60 beckon? 459. 60, there it is. Thought it was coming. Try the half. It worked last time. Give it a go again. First call. $460,000 for Hinnemore Street in Sprayton. 500, he says, on top. Working hard. Grant, your turn. Everyone else welcome to join. And 61. Just another 500. And 500 more. Took some time.
65.
And 65. Bridge the gap. Is it enough? You tell me. At 465, triple O, first call. And selling. Second opportunity. Do I sell away on the phone, or is another 500 going to be there? Third. Final call. What are we saying and doing, sir? You've been with me all the way.
500.
Oh, there it is. And 500 more. He was ready to go. Maybe take his pitch. Maybe go straight through to 70. Might be enough to bridge the gap. Philip's going to lend you some money. But at 466, clickety click, we are selling on the phone. Don't lose hope. It's still available. Where else would you rather be?
Just said, this is terrible.
At 466,000 on the market and selling, I'll call it through. Last chance. First call. Second opportunity. Is there 500 more? You've worked hard. Conversation is taking place. Is it a no now or is it a no forever? Third. Grant, maybe time to improve your position. I feel like there might be something coming back. 500. Lost your chance at 466. 1,500. Like that. Going through from there at 467 and a half. Good play, sir. 69. 469. He's testing you. He's saying to go there at 470 at Beckons, but at 469. Philip's getting the cards out. He's about to lend you some money. Get ready. Hold on. There he is. First call. At $469,000 and selling in Hinnemore Street. You fought hard, sir. We're going to give up. 470. Rounds it off nice and even. Second call. 470. Commend you, sir. Well, 500 more. He's persistent. $470,000. Selling away. Last chance. Having conversations. First call. 500 more. I've got all the time in the world. You call it, I'll work with it. Who's going to be the owner? That's the only question we don't know right now. A battle of the ages at 470 and 500. 72. And you can say we are out. At 470, has he done enough? Do I sell away this time at $472,000 on the phone? First call. Second opportunity. Sir, you sure? You sure? Now's the time to jump in. Third and final time. Otherwise, it goes. It goes. It is gone. Sold. Congratulations.
Well, a great start to the day, ladies and gentlemen. If we can have your attention again, we'll keep the day moving forward. We go back to our scheduled first auction, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome Jan Louise Chesmar. If we can have a bit of hush please. 3 bar 126, Idris Road in Strohan, the next property up for consideration. Jan Louise has led the charge. She's made the information widely available. Legally, you are buying here a cross-lease title, sharing that 4,603 square metres of real estate. The 28th of August, I beg your pardon, is that settlement date in question, which is a Thursday, just a few weeks away. But located amongst, it's fair to say, some of the best of the best in terms of schooling opportunity. What a spot to be, of course, at the tucked away at the rear of this complex, of this enclave, very private and peaceful as a result of that. As is whereas, again, is your situation, that just gives you that opportunity to come in and capitalise upon. Whether it is a well-located home you look to secure or possibly a project, an exciting project which you can make the most of and prosper from, there is good opportunity either way. Where you sit, again, supports that future value. So handy, so convenient to all the good shopping and amenities of both Fendalton and Merivale. So, buyers, we are in your capable hands. An opening bid to start to finish. 400 was with you, Liz. Did I hear that correct? On the back wall and off we go. $400,000. Step forward from there, maybe 425. Is there a hand up at that sort of money? First call, $400,000. On the back wall. Second call at 4. Competition, where is it? At $400,000. Third final at 400. Anything more? 401. Okay, work with $1,000. We'll try it. Just behind we go 425. 408. Interesting number. $408,000. Back they go at 408, maybe the 10. At $408,000, the 2 in it. Once the money at 408,000, twice called at 408. Third and final time then at $408,000. Cannot tempt you back, sir. Okay, Liz, we're going to have a conversation. Not quite permitted to sell at 408. We're just going to pause and have a chat to the side.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3 in our auction catalogue, 32 Longcott Drive in the heart of Rolleston. I welcome Lynn Ma from the Wigram office and Ava Wang. Great to have you ladies here representing our owners. The contract distributed states you bid and buy a freehold estate, the best tenure here in Aotearoa, 560 square metres of terra firma. Your settlement date set down for the 24th of July unless you've made alternate arrangements. Well, I was absolutely taken by this eye-catching design. Greenland Homes are award-winning builders, got a great reputation around our city and in particular in Rolleston, made a big imprint on real estate and residential dwellings out there. This is a lovely, lovely home, extremely good spec. Lots of extra detailing throughout this home. It presents so well. Open the front door and you're just into those gorgeous light-filled living spaces. You can either separate them or open them up. It's so warm and welcoming. That shimmering stone bench, you're going to work away there, entertaining friends and family. It is perfectly proportioned. You've got that central heating, the DVS, triple bedrooms, the master suite, so sumptuous. Love that butler's pantry. You can pop in there, do the gas cooking, keep all your mess tucked away while you entertain friends and family. Of course, schooling, Lemonwood Grove, not far away. It just absolutely attracts that all-day sun and warmth. Lovely wide streets, really feels quite a spacious and elegant place to live. Classic timeless design that will serve you well into the next couple of decades. Love to have you in nice and early here at number 32, Longcott Drive, who starts me away. Rolleston Beckoning. Such an easy commute now with that dual carriageway. 110 kilometres feels quite out there. Who takes me on? Where do we start? Need an indication from the auctioneer, perhaps. Don't be shy if you've come to buy. I'm here to assist you. Do we start underway? 680 is there. Nice, easy place to start. A lot of home on offer here. 177 square metres of floor area. Double garaging. Can't make it any easier. Well, I start on behalf of my owners. You delay, I won't. 680. Sorry, Carrie. 700. Lovely work. Nice to see you in with your clients on the phone. Carrie from our Wigram team at 700,000. 725 is where? First call with our starter, second opportunity. Third and final, a vendor bid, Carrie, my one and only at 725. Welcome you back above that number, or the rest of the room, welcome to join. At 725 on behalf of my owners, a stunning Greenwood home here. Greenland home, first call. Second opportunity, 730, a bit of shortening the stride, but back in front. Is there 750? Love to see it here in the room. First call. Second opportunity, third and final. Carrie, if it's just you and I, let's speak with your clients and offer them this wonderful opportunity here in Rolleston. Auction open at 7:30.
Okay, folks, off to High we go. And in particular, it's the property at 133 Gilberthorpe's Road, very proudly brought to the market by Murray and Karen Groves, of course, of the Harcourts Wigram team. What a great property we've got here, whether it be family home or smart investment in the ever-popular suburb of High. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 133 Gilberthorpe's Road in High, Christchurch is, of course, a freehold section made up of a well laid out and very good size of 792 square metres, more or less. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 1st of August 2025, of course, with vacant possession and moving into your great new, as I said before, whether it be family home or smart investment. Just look at that land. It's so hard to come across that these days. I actually really like Gilberthorpe's Road. It's a nice wide street, quality homes, and people look after them around you as well. So many options that you could do here, but you could simply at the same time move in and enjoy. It's been very good to our current owners as an investment property for many years, and solid long-term tenants have been in here, and that certainly does not surprise me. So well placed for the sun, as you can see there. A well laid out home, spacious with its 4 bedrooms, 3 good doubles and a single, of course, but good separate lounge there as well, as you see. Could be utilised as a study nook around the corner as well. So many options for however you would like to lay it out, but that 791 square metres gives you so many opportunities, of course, as well. Not far away, of course, from Hornby High School, Gilberthorpe School as well. The shops there in High. Personal favourite of Murray's, of course, is the Coupland's Bakery just around the corner, Murray, isn't it? And as I say, at the same time, it's nice and quick to get right into the central city as well. Very savvy, smart investment, I would say, here in High. With all that said, folks, where do you see value? Call me opening bids. 600,000, good place to start. We're off and underway at 600,000, perhaps a 20 on top from here. 620, there we go in the middle at 622 in the race at this stage. At 620, 40 straight back, I'd suggest 30, okay, moving in tens it looks like. 40 it is, at 40 down in front. At 50 straight to there, 60 would you say, straight back's the way as you know, at 660. 70 now, 80, straight to 700 perhaps, Murray. 90 I'll take though, left that opportunity for you. 595 it is. 695. Break through the barrier, Murray. 7,000 more to 700,000. Rounding off, 700 it is. Do you know, they often stop on those round numbers, break through the barrier. 700,000 I've got. 5 on top, 705. Perhaps instructions, Karen, at 705. We're on the market and selling, playing for keeps, holding the keys down here at this stage at 7.05. Murray, are we coming back in? 7.07. 7.07 we've got. Could have been there last. You'll only know if you test it. 7.07 on the wall. 7.10. 7.10 down in front. Stolen the keys back at 7.10 and one on top, 7.11. I'll take 1,002 if it's there. 1,000 on the nod, 12 it is. 7.12. You got to fight for the good ones. Parcels of land like this aren't coming up. 13 it is. Lucky for some. Valuing it down to $1,000 bids. Cost of a good night out. At $713,000. On the wall though, selling away at this stage. At 7.13. I'll take a half if it's there. One more, 14 it is. Straight back, that's the way, 15. 7.15, I'll give you just a moment. Big decisions to be made. At $715,000 on the window. I call it away first. Second. Big decisions about futures to be made here. Don't want you to regret it tomorrow. Is there another 1,000? 16 it is. Have a think about the next move if need be. 7.16. Straight to 7.20. Could be a savvy move. The ones aren't working. Be big, be bold. One it is though. I'll take it. 7.17. I suggest the same to you. Straight to 7.20. Or I sell away at 7.17. First, second, third, there's one more on top, 18 it is. Suggest it again, straight to 7.20, but I'll take 19 if it's there. Down in front here at 7.18, it's against you on the window. At 7.18. Coming back, Murray. I'll take a half if it's there. I need a decision. Is there a 500 on top? You sure? Have a think, ma'am. It's a great property, huge section. At 7.18, first, second, third, final time. You can change your mind as many times as you like in this auction room. I gave them just a moment. I'll give you the same courtesy. But I need a decision. I'll take a half. I need a $500 bid. 5 it is. And what? 7.18 and a half. Have a think if they come back, folks. But I'll need a decision here as well. Could be $500 between you and success. And a half. 7.19. I've said it a few times. 7.20 could secure it. 7.19 though I sell away, or I'll take a $500 bid if it's there. First, second, third, final. You sure? Definitely out, folks. Permission to sell. It's going. It's going. You sure? It's sold.
Idris, please. Yep. Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update for you on Idris Road. Liz, can you just confirm that bid has been improved to $440,000? Thank you. $440,000. Now the bid, now the offer. At that level, the property sells. Put it to the room. One last time. Anything more, we put the hammer down at $440,000. A 1, a 2, a 5, a 10, or it goes for the first, second at $440,000. Third, final time. It is going. It is gone and sold. Thank you, Liz. Well done. Thank you, Jan Louise. Congratulations to you and your outgoing owner.
All right, folks. Next on the catalogue today, and none other than number 37, Colwyn Street in Brindwa. Absolutely superb location. My pleasure to welcome us alongside my good colleague, Kian Ryan from the Harcourts Avonhead team, working on behalf of our lovely vendors, showing the home, distributing documentation to allow you to be here today, which outlines what you look to acquire. Of course, that freehold parcel of land, that supersized section there, 620 square metres. Well, your settlement date, your move-in day, where your future starts, that is the 30th of July, so not too long to wait till you're happily ever after. But the home itself, well, it is a home that has not just been built, it has been crafted, the concrete bones, the stucco skin. This is the epitome of solid bones. The home itself has been refreshed, rejuvenated. It is absolutely beautiful. It just has that homely feel to it. I love the separation of spaces, the flow through. You've got plenty of space for the family to spread, sprawl, to segregate. And again, it is just incredibly livable. I love the fact it's orientated for the sun. And again, you pop outside, you've got that beautiful deck there. Your absolute template for your summer barbecues, your hosting soirees. And again, when it comes time for your sleep, your slumber, you've got 3 fantastic bedrooms there, setting to service the family, the friends to stay over. An absolute template for your family's happiness. And of course, outside, you've got those fantastic fruit trees, mature, ready to start reaping the rewards from. And again, the garage, the man cave, the teenage retreat, the solid bones, you can turn it into what you want. Or again, is it just the hobby room for someone to go and tinker with your toys, but enjoy? But either way, this is Brindwa buying at its absolute best. A fantastic location, a quiet street, the school zones that come with it, of course, top tier, Burnside, one of those to name a few, of course, Cobham Intermediate. Absolute stunner for your future, for your family. What we're here to find is who's going to acquire it. So bidders and buyers, who wants to start me away? Number 37, Colwyn Street in Brindwa. Where do we say go? It's 627 precise, but there's the line in the sand. Work with your Tanya at $627,000. Who's here to contest? Is it 640? What do we say, 50 at this stage, sir? Absolutely on the nod, he says. And at 652, that's a little slow, a little soon. We're at 650 down here. Would we say 660? 655, just because you're smiling, I'll work with you. Surely, sir, stick in the tens, but at 655, just behind you there. Is it 670? 681, mixing and mashing it. No pattern and purpose, but love to work with it at 681. Sir, is it 700? 690, I'll work with you. 9 on top. 698. All over the place, but take control, sir. Is it 710? 705, all right, no one's listening to me. This is like being at home. It's 705 down in front here. 711, working with you there. 711 locked and loaded. Sir, is it 720? 720, good. 723, slowing down. Is it 750, sir? 725. 730. 733. 740. 42, she says. I'm giving up asking suggestion, I'll just count here. 742, is it 770? 750. 752, work with you all day long. 2 in play. Everyone else welcome to join. Against you, sir, down here at 750. 760, good work. Is it 770, 780? You work with it or call it through. But $760,000 down in front. First call. Tanya, what are we saying and doing? 775. 765. Hey, had to try. 765 down there. Sir, 770. Straight back. First call, $770,000. Second opportunity, down in front. 772, we'll work with you. Stay strong, sir. 780 is my suggestion. 775, still not listening, but that's okay. I'll work with you just because you're being nice. At 775, one more at 776. Go 80, sir. 776 behind you. 780, good work. You're in front, stay in front. One more, she says at 81. Is it 90? Or do we go to 800? 82. One more, he says, sticking with their style, 82. 85. Is it 90 now, sir? But it's 785 behind you. You're in front. Let's stay in front. 787. Work with you. 787. Down in front and in front. Going back to my starter. In second place. 788. Sticking with the ones. 789. All the time in the world. Who's? And 90. 800 beckons, sir. Go there. Is it the barrier you need to breach? It's $790,000 against you. 91. Brick by brick we go. Like when it was built, took some time, but it's here to last. First call, 791. Against you, Tanya, and your client? 792, she says. 95 is my suggestion, sir. 93. Still not listening, but still asking. That's okay. 793 down front. Do we go there? Is 800 the barrier you need to breach? Whose homes are going to be even at 793 down here against you, sir? First call. Second opportunity. 794. 795. Took some time. You started strong, sir. You had the plan. Sometimes it goes awry, but hey, that's what we're here to do, to try and work with it. You won't regret it in the future. I can guarantee that with a home like this. Picture your future in there. You're in second place, but it's 795. 500 might be all you need. Don't regret it later. Now's the time to go there. 500. Good work. 796. Only $500 away. Is it 800? Do we call it? Do we work with it? But down in front it's 796,000. First call. Second opportunity. Sir, he's putting his coat on. It's not normally a great sign. I know it's cold in here, but let's try and warm things up. It's 796,000. Is there another 500? Call it, work with it if it's there. Sir, third, final call. Last chance. Look, sir, I'm just going to pause at 796,000. We'll have a quick conversation off to the side. Auction open.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to keep the day moving forward, Lisa's going to be back with the auction of Roker Street in a moment or two. In the meantime, we keep moving forward with 8 bar 340 Flaxton Road in Rangiora. We welcome Dave Calder from the NAI team. Commercial opportunity, obviously, and obviously as a result, we offer it and sell it on a plus GST, if any, basis. Remainder of the key points of the contract are that it is a stratum and freehold that you acquire. The 7th day of August is going to be that settlement date in question, but 10% is all that's required today as a deposit upon the fall of the hammer. But this is a property that was built in just 2018, not that old, near new. High Stud is the warehouse space on offer. It's consented as a gym, but would suit so many different uses. Storage to industrial space, 3 on-site car parks, 100% MBS rating as well. Part and parcel, of course, of this thriving and established industrial precinct here in Rangiora, an opportunity to grasp with both hands, be it as an investment, be it as a base for owner-occupiers. There's good opportunity either way. So, buyers, Flaxton Road, industrial opportunity. What do we start with? Opening bid. To get underway, to get off and going, 510 on the telephone. We are underway at $510,000. Do we move forward? 530, 550. First call, $510,000. And only. Second call, an entry-level commercial opportunity. Third and final call at $510,000. If it's at 530, okay, we'll do it together. At $530,000, 5-3-0. If it's our telephone bidder and I, we can have a conversation to the side. Is there competition above and beyond that? 550 to do so. Once at 530. Twice. Third final. Right, work to do. But Dave, let's do that work to the side. Pausing on that bid of 530, and we'll come and have a conversation. Right, ladies and gentlemen, taking you back to Flaxton Road in Rangiora. Conversation with our highest bidder on the telephone has seen that bid lifted to $600,000. At that level, our owners are parting with it. Put it to the room. Last opportunity, selling away at $600,000. A better bidder offer is there, a 5 or 10, or we go for the first, second at $600,000, third final, going. It is gone and sold. Thank you, Dave. Thank you to Mark on the phone. Thank you to our owners as well.
All right, folks. Just going to take you back to Brindwa, of course, number 37, Colwyn Street here. Look, we left the room, $796,000. A wee bit of time for that to sink into Marinette, and the vendors have said, hey, look, do you know what? That is what's going to be today. Then we are selling away a new name on the title we seek at $796,000 in front on my left-hand side. I'll give it its time. Give it its opportunity, otherwise I sell. First call, $796,000. Second opportunity. 500 more. You're not going to lose me now for $500, sir, but it's $796.5. Is it 7.9? There it is, 797. The last-ditched effort. Is there one more to go? It's 797 and selling. First call. Second opportunity. 37 Colwyn Street. Your home or theirs, you tell me at this stage, on the wall. Third, 798, nail-biting stuff. Is it 799? Is the 800 there, sir? You're not going to lose me now, surely. Worth fighting for. 790 and 500 more, he says. Work with you, sir, at 798, the half. First call. Reconsider your position. Regret's a terrible emotion. One person's walking away happy, one person's not. Who's it going to be? First call. 798.5. Second call. Third. Last chance. Sir, ma'am, are you sure? No's no. Definitely out. Permission to sell on the wall. Absolutely, he says. Well, look, hey, welcome home to Brindwa, because it looks like it goes. It is gone and sold. Congratulations.
All right, another update. We take you back to 32 Longcott Drive in Rolleston. I left with a bid at $730,000. Carrie, can you now confirm your buyer on the telephone has increased that bid to $796,000? My owner's instructions are very clear, ladies and gentlemen. We sell away today. First call, second, third and final. Delighted to welcome your clients home. The property's going and sold. Congratulations. Well done, Lynn. Well done, Ava. Thank you to our lovely owners. All right, apologies for the delay waiting so very patiently. Deb Beasley, Josh Hilbers from the Ferrymead office. And we welcome in the trustees for 1 bar 21 Roker Street in Summerfield. A unit title, or stratum and freehold as we now say. Very flexible settlement terms for this deceased estate here. This over 60s unit. Deb and Josh have presented the contract to you. You're aware of the status. This is a wonderful offering in the cul-de-sac end of Roker Street, Summerfield. Such a delightful location. It's peaceful, it's quiet, yet it's such a short stroll to all the shops at Barrington. This property presents so very well. I love the soft, relaxed, gentle colour palette in the property. You've got those 2 very good bedrooms, but lovely open plan living that just gets the sunshine from that morning as the day travels. You've got good off-street parking with that single garage there. It is a lovely neighbourhood. This is a low maintenance home. It's so easy. What a great lifestyle. The Port Hills, the walks around the river. It really is a delightful and quiet location. So thanks for the great marketing. Buyers, your opportunity to seize this property here in Roker Street. An opening offer, opening bid. Love to see you in. Where do you say go? In this popular locale. Is there an easy 480 to get you underway? If you delay, I won't. I start on behalf of our lovely owners at 480,000. Bid with me. Love to see you in at that $500,000 mark. 500 is where? First call. Second opportunity. Great city base here in the south of our city. Third and final. My last vendor bid at $500,000. That's my line in the sand. Love to see your participation. That prerequisite to ownership here in Summerfield. Is there 525? Can't make it any easier for you. First, second, third and final opportunity for this light and bright, low maintenance home. Perfectly positioned in the front there, watching the world go by. Well, I pass it back to you, Deb and Josh. Our estate instructions from our trustees. Please price the property at $569,000 for brick for low maintenance. It represents extremely good value. Deb and Josh, happy to get you through the property. I do ask you to move with haste. I'm sure it's going to be in great demand. Passed in and available to the entire marketplace. Good luck in the remainder of your campaign. Thank you, Deb and Josh, and thanks. All right, I welcome Michelle Cookendale from our city team and Rajat Mann as well. Lovely to have you both in. 4/24 Percy Street in Phillipstown on that city fringe, a freehold estate, 60 square meters of terra firma, as well as that car parking space that's on a separate freehold title. A great opportunity to live on that city fringe. You can almost see the stadium from the end of the street. It just offers you so much. You're in that lovely, peaceful suburbia, yet the city's so close by. This is a wonderful offering. The tenants have been in there since its inception 4 years ago. They're the most charming, loveliest tenants. We thank them so much. They look after this home impeccably, and they've been a delight for you to work alongside. They are on a periodic tenancy, so if it was a home ownership situation, there's flexibility there as well. I think that off-street parking is so important, and you've got the beautiful courtyards, both front and back, giving you great living options. It is a handy location, as you'll know. One of our favourites, Red Veranda, the cafe close by, but everything at your fingertips. Leave the car at home, walk everywhere. This is very much forward-thinking, a great post-quake build, a very classic design, lots of lovely living spaces, and bedroom upstairs with that semi-ensuite as well. Good space throughout. So, bidders and buyers, Percy Street, who starts me away? 275. Welcome in, sir. Lovely to have you here at 275. We start away. Is there 300 or maybe it's straight to 4? First call at 275. Second opportunity. Third and final call. Well, sir, a vendor bid, it won't surprise you. 300,000 from me. You need to be in excess of that. Very much, though, looking for your bid at 300 and 310. Work with you, sir, at 310. Is there anything further? 325, I suggest. First call. Second opportunity. Third and final. With rental return of nearly 500 a week, that's around that 25,000 a year. Get the calculators out. You decide. Sir, I can't sell you at 310. I do appreciate your bidding. I'll bring you that opportunity. Auction open at 300.
Okay, folks, off to Prebbleton, and in particular the property at 69 Farthing Drive. It's substantial and stylish. It's a great home and very proudly brought to the market by Elise Ripley of the Harcourts Horswool team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 69 Farthing Drive in Prebbleton is, of course, a freehold title made up of a very well laid out 724 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date set down in the contract as the 21st of August 2025. Not too long to wait to get into your great new home here in Prebbleton. As I said, substantial and stylish, so well designed. I love those raised ceilings throughout the home that bring in so much light. That mono pitch ceiling, of course, a very unique design here, but of course many have their eyes on this 4-car garage. Of course, 4-car tandem garage, something we don't see often. So much space, whether it be vehicles, whether it be toys. It's obviously a real highlight of the home. But that's just the start, folks. You get into this living space, you've got separate spaces. I love that in-wall oven. Was in the home just last night, and it gives so much warmth, of course, through multiple living spaces. A genuine walk-in pantry, a proper scullery, of course, you've got there as well. It's a true entertainer's home. It's light and bright throughout. It's designed so well to capture that all-day sun. You've got a very well landscaped section, but at the same time, it's easy, low maintenance. You can enjoy your weekends at home or your weekends away. So many options here, whether it be a family home, whether it be to simply move in and enjoy as a great entertainer's home with outstanding garaging. Folks, with all that said, take the opportunity here. When you see value, call me your opening bids here in Farthing Drive. Rather you than me, folks. Get us underway. We're looking for a suggestion from the auctioneer. $1 million, good place to start. Richard from the Harcourts team. $1 million, we're off and underway. At $1 million, perhaps a 50 on top from here. Is there $1,050,000 to move us for? At $1 million, I'd call it away then 3 times. First, second, third and final time. Well, easy back from me then at $1,050,000. 1-1, would you say, Richard? The vendor, $1,050,000, $1,075,000. It's moving in the right direction. At $1,075,000, anyone else like to take that opportunity of 1.1? At $1,075,000 with Richard on the wall. First, second, third, final time. Well, 1.1, easy decision. You know, value's clearly north of here, Richard. 1.1 is back with the vendor. Further advance from here, another 25 on top, is it? 25 on top. At $1,125,000, out of respect, if it's just you and me, Richard, no more vendor bids from me. But it's one last check around the room. Any further advance? $1,125,000. Well, a little bit of work to do, Richard, but if it's just you and me, we'll pause there. We'll come and have a chat.
the first one, so I'm going to crank it up now. All right, just an update on Percy Street, folks. I take you back to Phillipstown, 4 bar 24 Percy Street in Phillipstown. I left with the bid at 310. Our lovely bidder has increased that bid to $325,000. Not at a level I can sell. Appreciate the bid though, as do our owners. So I open it up one further time at 325. Is there anything further? Maybe 3.5. First call. Or straight to 4. Second opportunity. Third and final. Well, Michelle Rajat, I pass it back into very capable hands. Our owner's instructions are please price the property at $439,000. It is only 4 years young with a great tenancy in place at $490 per week. So crunch those numbers. The tenant's been in place for 4 years. They absolutely love it. Make yourself known to Michelle Rajat and they'll happily help you here in Percy Street. All the best for the rest of the campaign. Thank you. All right, just a little moment for all right, into the noon catalogue we travel. Number 3, Pukarana, like Neelab said, here in Northwood. I welcome Neelab Najib, Harsh Singh from the Harcourts Riccarton team. We welcome our lovely owners in from Melbourne, now ensconced in the auction capital of the world in Melbourne. But we are very much delighted to bring their family home to market here in Northwood. It is a stunning home cascading over 2 levels. It is certainly a step up into that perhaps second or third home for families. That quartet of bedrooms offering you such great space for all the family. They're generous bedrooms as well. That master suite upstairs is kind of like a parent's apartment. I'd be escaping up those stairs for peace and tranquility. Downstairs, so warm, so brilliantly configured for family living. It absolutely sings to them. You've got that heat pump, that gas fire keeping you so warm throughout our winter. Of course, it's a great location. It's very peaceful. It's very quiet. Our owners absolutely loved their neighbours and thanked them so much for making them feel so welcome in this lovely cul-de-sac living. You've got green space, Sticks Mill, and close by. You've got that new Woolworths as well, not far away. It really is a great home. I know the garaging's also had good appeal, the way that that's configured at the moment, featuring that kitchenette and office space, and the spa that's staying in place, so you can warm up in the evenings, perhaps with a glass of red and a nice warm spa. But lots to love about the tranquility of this location. Buyers, I offer it up to you. Where do you say go? For family living here, great to get in and out of our city. This locale, so very desirable. Can I tempt you in perhaps at 650? Who takes me on there? Well, I start at 6.5 on behalf of my owners, maybe 6 3/4 the next logical step. First call at 6.5. With those 3 beds down, 1 up, good configuration, flexibility. Second call. Third and final, my last vendor bid at 675, laying out that roadmap. I'd love to see you in at 7. Hands aware. Great opportunity here in the auction room. Be first in the queue. 700, anywhere, first, second, third and final. Well, Neelab, Harsh, if no hands in the air, I'm going to move it to 725. pass the property back to you. I know you've got some good conditional interest, but if you've not seen the property, it really is a delight. Please visit Parston at 725. If you're above that level, go and view as soon as possible. Neelab and Harsh, happy to assist you in purchasing this lovely home. Thank you to our owners and all the best in Melbourne.
That's me, just my mind. Oh,
All right, travelling across our fair city, we travel to Woolston, and I welcome Linton Hubber from Harcourts Ferrymead. A delight to work with you and your lovely owners here in the Brookhaven subdivision, an area you know pretty well, Linton. So great to have you and your clients here. On offer, a freehold estate. Wow, what a great parcel of land this is, 700 square metres. You've got that green space surrounding you. Settlement date set down for the 7th of August unless you've made alternate arrangements. Well, Brookhaven really has gone from strength to strength. It's always been a delightful community, a lovely neighbourhood to live in. This post-quake build offers you so much. It's very stylish, very eye-catching, and it's so well put on that generous-sized site. You've got excellent grounds that are so immaculately kept right around the property, opening up to the outdoors. And it is about the outdoors lifestyle out here. You've got Charlesworth Reserve, you've got the coastal walkway to Sumner, you've got the Port Hills as your playground. The home, though, triple bedrooms, it's very nicely proportioned. Our owners have very much enjoyed their time here. It's secure with those gates, great for little ones or for your pets. They've loved being part of the community here, and it's very much been their first home where they've raised their young family. So we wish them all the very best as country life calls, and we offer you that opportunity here in Kestrel Place. Become part of this lovely community. Who starts me away? 700. Josh bidding for a buyer. That's a lovely place to start. At 700,000, we're underway. It's their 725 at this early stage. Bidding down the back, 725, ma'am. Welcome in. 710. Shortening my stride, ma'am. Work with you. 735. That's a beautiful bid, Josh. Good work for your clients. Josh from the Harcourts team at 735, ma'am. Another 10 at this early stage. 45 the bid. At 745, is it 55 or more, perhaps? Good. Hard to pick the pattern. I was thinking 760. Good on you. That's excellent work. 770, easy number. Do you go there for a gorgeous home? 65, is it? Okay, work with you. 7,000 on top at 72. Double 7 and 2 now. Nice work. At 772, do you pop 7 on as well? 775. We call that 7 3/4. And 778. Lucky for some at 778. Another 3 at 81, can I say, on your behalf? 780. Ma'am, work with you though at 780. One day you'll say yes to me at 780 and 2. The peace sign, you're going to get peace all day here in Kestrel. At 782, the new number to beat. I'm not going to guess this time. You're going to wonderful. 785, you surprised me, and that's great. 88 for prosperity. Do I say 785 against you now down the back? 4.5 at 789 the half. Testing the auctioneer skill, and I like that. At 789 the half. I've got some fellow auctioneers here. They'll certainly put me on the right track if I go off. But at 789 and a half. 791.
1,000.
1,000. 794. Love it. At 794, good on you. for a wonderful home here in Brookhaven. 795. Go to the 8. It's got to be done. Open that gate at number 8. First call at 795. 2.5. 97.5. Leaving the 800 gate open for down the back potentially. But it's 797.5. Ma'am, you've travelled a long way with me. Just take a deep breath and say 800 and 798.5. Bidding on top of yourself is a great strategy. 799. How about 8?
2,000.
801. Pushing through the barrier. That's good bidding at 801. Ma'am, you're still smiling. You're not done yet. 801, the new number to beat. 805. That's excellent work at 805. I'm not going to 1,500 at 6.5. At 806.5. 808. Love it. At 808. What will you do at 808? 500.5. Good work at 808.5. Instructions, please, Linton, at 808.500 here in Brookhaven. We're on the market. We sell away today. New owners. 810, I heard it. At 810, good work. At 810, come back.
3,000.
3, good. 13, lucky for some potentially. At 813, hold on tight. 815, good work. Lots of phones going off. This is good. At 815. First call and selling. Make it very clear to you. Second opportunity here in Brookhaven. Dig deep. Straight back at 815. Third and final opportunity. Don't miss it. 816, can I say? 2.5. 2.5. Nice work. 17.5. 817.5. 818. 21. Keys to the door. Go there. At 818. Gorgeous home. Fabulous location. Best time to buy. First call and sell. 2.5. 2.5. At 820 the half. At 800 and 2,500. 821. At 821. Another half surely. Don't surrender yet. Good homes worth fighting for at 821 down the back. But in front, and I sell for the first call. Make no mistake. Second opportunity at $821,000. Another 1,000. Third final call. Hammers up. On notice. Are you sure? Need an answer? It's going. Are you sure, ma'am? Need an answer from you? Going.
500.
I don't want to make the 6 o'clock news, Josh. At 821.5. 822. Let's get that 500 in quickly this time. At 822, against you now. Once, twice. Third call. Ma'am, give it one more shot, surely. It's against you. No? Anyone? Josh, what's the news? Do I sell down the back to these very patient folk? You've done so well with your clients. First, second, third, and final call. Delighted to announce we're going. Gone down the back. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Linton. Well done to our lovely
Okay, folks, I take you back to 69 Farthing Drive. We left the room with a bid of $1,125,000. Now, Richard, can we please confirm that bid is increased to $1,290,000? Great, and our instructions are clear. We sell away. But want of any further bid? First, second, third, final time. Looks like it's going. Congratulations, Peter and Denise. It's going, sold.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, heading to an inner-city opportunity. 1 bar 18, Carlton Mill Road here in Merivale. Alison Aitken has led the campaign. Johnny Nichols working with her and the team. We acknowledge and thank our good owners for the chance to be here representing them in the auction rooms. What it is that we offer up for your consideration is a stratum and freehold settlement that's going to be taking place the very first day of August, being a Friday. But what a coveted position it is here on the northern side of Hagley Park. Such a great spot to live life, make the most of life. All of that there as your own backyard. The city with all its good things as well, with a short stroll away. A perfect lock and leave city pad, as it has been for our owner, but a great residence if that is your want as well. Of course, that ground floor position just makes for unparalleled ease of access. Connection, of course, out to the patio, the river to the one side, that sizable courtyard on the other side. Contemporary styled internally, good luxury as a result to the everyday with that in place. But this Kamahi development, this iconic, it's fair to say, apartment building, a real statement, a real standout. It's a pretty rare opportunity to be able to ensconce yourself into this location, into this building, and enjoy and appreciate everything that is on offer. And there sure is an awful lot. Cherry on top, of course, being the car park in the basement below. That is absolute gold. So, Carlton Mill Road, buyers, opening bid to start. Where's the interest? Where do you see the value in it? To begin, what do we say? Action needed. As easy as something like $700,000 merely to begin. Wouldn't sell there, but we'll get you started. Is that of interest? Well, Alison with me if it needs to be. $700,000 on a vendor bid. Holding. Owners remain the owners. Do we go $750 to get yourself involved? First call at $700,000. What a buyer to be. Twice called at $700. Look for the 3/4 mark. Third and final. We're still on a vendor bid at $750,000. The last opportunity, buyers, if you have interest, need to see a hand up. $800 to do so. Once called at $750, twice. We pass the property, talk to additional parties. Third final call. Well, Alison, work to do. Wouldn't sell at $800 even. So let's make it really clear to the buyers. These owners, they're here to sell. They're here to do a deal. They've given me instructions that I can now price this property at a very attractive $875,000. $875,000. That will get you into Carlton Mill Road, a prized location, a lot to like. Talk to Alison. She's here to assist, but $875,000 priced and available. Thank you. Out to Rolleston, we welcome Mr. Yogesh Bhagava and the good work he's done working out of our Cashmere team. 5 Solitary Lane in Rolleston, the property in question. The contract shouldn't come as any surprise, but again, key points. It is a freehold title. Thank you, Karen. 730 square metres, more or less. Settlement in a few weeks' time, but enough time to get organised, that's for sure. The 21st of August, that date that you'll be working towards. But a home that is just a few years young, one owner ever. They're moving on, leaving it up for grabs to be enjoyed by the next lucky owner and their family. Lots to love about it. The age of construction, of course, the warmth that goes hand in hand with that. It's a home of really good, generous proportions. That selection, that choice of living spaces, Really good versatility for families as a result of that. That continues to the exterior. As you can see there, the patio space for the barbecues, the dining, the freshly relaid lawn, landscaping there, done and dusted. It's fully fenced. It's safe and secure for the pets and the children, giving parents absolute peace of mind as a result. Quartet of accommodation, plenty of room as a result to house the children and the guests. All, of course, tucked away here in the quiet laneway with the good amenities of Rolleston, the local school, just a matter of metres away. So, Solitary Lane, opening bid. Who's here to buy? Where do we begin? Where do we start? $650. Off we go on the corner at $650,000. Work with it. Maybe $700 the next step, though, at $650. First call at $650. Twice called at $650,000 is the competition if I found the next owner. Third and final call at $650,000. Well, Sarah, I'm not going to muck around with vendor bids. If it's you and I, let's have a conversation to the side. I'm going to pause on your bid. You'll know we're not selling there, but let's have a chat privately.
All right, folks. Rolleston bound, where we go, and Charlene Buena from the Harcourts Beckenham team leading the charge had the absolute pleasure of working on behalf of our Wellington-based owners on this beautiful home. Your future, your requirement you're looking for here today, a freehold parcel, 663 square metres of terra firma, coming your way on settlement day, the 24th of July, just 2 weeks to that all-important move-in day. Won't even have time for the bags to gather dust until you're moving into your new home. But the home itself, hey, what an absolute beauty. Popped out, had a look through. The contemporary, the classy touch, and of course when you walk inside, that polished concrete, absolutely stunning, a real fan favourite. In the kitchen, taking centre stage, absolutely predominant there again. You with that walk-in scullery, the pantry there, your caterers, your cooks, you will be well and truly serviced for. But the flow through the home, the separation of living spaces, again giving you flexibility with that floor plan, and of course you've got 4 very generous sized bedrooms coming your way, which gives you plenty of space for the kids, the cats, or dare we say it, the in-laws to move in, giving you space and flexibility for your family's future. Outside, of course, you've got that blank canvas. You can curate your family's future on there again. You make the decisions, all setting stage for your dreams to come true. But it is an absolute beauty. It is no wonder why Rolleston is becoming so popular. So close to so much. You're getting those connecting motorways back into town. Your morning commute, very, very easy. And of course, again, when you come back home to Rolleston, that fresh, clean Rolleston air, making life very, very simple. So bidders and buyers, back to the floor we go. Who wants to start me away for number 18, Lewis Crescent? Is there a bid in the room? Who wants to call it? Line in the sand. Who wants to start? I'll make it very easy at $650,000. Wouldn't sell there, but invite you in for a conversation. Is there $650 or anything stronger? First call, $650,000. Any advance, $675, $700, you call it, we'll work with it. Otherwise, happy to take another vendor bid. Absolutely needs to be north of here. Second call. Third. Last chance. Look, $700,000. No hesitation from me. Quality home, quality location. And again, look at what you want to acquire. Absolutely move in ready. Classic, contemporary, classy, and comfortable to boot. Got that obviously ducted heating system keeping you cozy all year round. First call, 700,000. Second opportunity at 700 Any advance? Third. Last time. Look, Charlene, with the absence from a bid, we're going to move on to that next stage of the campaign. I know our vendors have said, look, this was our dream home. Plans have changed. We want to move on. We're going to price the property, give you an absolute line in the sand. That price is $829,000. That's where you need to be. Look, get in touch with Charlene. You will not be disappointed. Absolutely stunning home, and she'll make sure she gets you through. I know a few parties might be in play conditionally, so get in touch ASAP. Priced at $829. All the very best to you and your vendors. Thank you, Charlene.
All right, the beautiful suburb of Summerfield we travel to, number 11, Deloraine Street. In fact, brought to the market by our owner's ambassador, Kimberly Smiley, her branch manager, Candice Tui. We welcome in our owner and thank you so much. Such a delight to visit this gorgeous home. The contract that Kimberly has distributed to one and all states. You've been by a freehold estate, 359 square metres. What a perfect parcel here, and settlement date set down. Well, I enjoyed my visit. This home is beautifully being put together, meticulously cared for. It absolutely is so impressive in the way our owner has presented her home. It's been a lovely, long tenure here. It feels like a mid-century home, we both decided. It just has such strong lines, beautiful, elegant spaces that open to that lovely garden. Come spring, you're going to be embraced with everything from delphiniums throughout. It has a lovely feel through it, given the great meticulous care of our owner. That separate living, a lovely sunroom space. You can be flexible about your configurations. 3 fantastic bedrooms in the home. It is a cul-de-sac living. It's peaceful and quiet. It's very safe. and it's always been a sunny, warm and cosy home for our owner. Good double garaging on the property. It's family friendly, this locale, always distinctly desirable. And we offer it up to you, ladies and gentlemen, your opportunity here. Where do we say go? 560. Underway with Vicky from our Harcourts team at 560. Is there 580 or straight to 600 would be a good way to start. First call at 560. Second opportunity. Here in this family-friendly cul-de-sac living. Third and final. Well, Vicky, 580 of Endabin. Welcome you back at 6 or above at this early stage. Rest of the 590. Rest of the room, welcome to join. I'd love to see 600. First call. Second time here in the auction room. Third and final. Well, Vicky, if it's just you and I, let's pause and see if we can get you all moved in here in some...
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update for you on number 5, Solitary Lane. A good, productive conversation taking place out of the room. That bid has been lifted to $808,500. At that figure, property is for sale. 808.5. Put it to the room. Any more? Any better? 500 or 810. We work with, or it sells. First call at 808.5. Twice called. Third and final. Down the back. It is going. It is all yours. It is sold. Well done. Great work. Well done down the front as well. Thank you to Yogesh Bhagava and all the good work he's done. And ladies and gentlemen, if we can just keep that attention, we'll roll that on to 147 Highstead Road in Casebrook. Josh Hilbers and Deb Beasley, we welcome them. No strangers to the auction rooms and their owners here in question. Crosslease is the title that you look to buy. Half share in that 910 square metres, more or less. All yours on the 1st of August being that settlement and possession date. But what a charming abode this is here in Casebrook. One certainly to look forward to and make your own. Really well positioned to soak up that sunlight. The kitchen, the dining, the living, it is free flowing, it is open, it is easy. That connection as well to the exterior spaces to make the most of. A good sized section, but not so much as to be onerous in terms of upkeep and maintenance. That patio, the space to be on sunny days, but on colder days, of course, the log burner is there to compensate and keep it all cosy and warm. Also, that studio, that's a really flexible bonus there. That perfect home office, that rumpus room, that space for teenagers, options galore and how you utilise it. Handy to those, the Northwood amenities, of course, Northlands Mall as well. Good things nearby. So Highstead Road, ladies and gentlemen, yours to secure, yours to take. First, we need to bid. Where do we start? What's the opening figure to get off and underway? Where do you see the value? Simply ready to be moved in and enjoyed. Is there an easy $500,000? To get started, to get underway, I start if I need to. It's a clue, an indication, an easy one. $500,000 I hold then on a vendor bid. Is there $550,000? First call at $500,000. Look for $550,000 and $550,000 only. Second call at $500,000. Is there a hand up? If you don't bid, you can't buy. Third and final call at $500,000. Well, Josh and Deb, buyers on notice at $550,000 still on a vendor bid. If there's not a hand up, above and beyond that, property will be passed. First call, twice called. Third and final time at $550,000. Right, that's all right. It appears the buyer isn't here in the room, and that's okay because there are people to speak to afterwards. We're going to let those conversations now commence. I'm going to let Deb and Josh take care of that. We're going to make those conversations clear and easy with a conversation I have with my owners around pricing this property at $629,000. I don't think it'll be around by the weekend. So have the conversation. If you haven't seen it, take the time to do so. 629 and available. A lot of home for the money. 147 Highstead Road. Thank you.
right, big decisions being made in our auction rooms. We travel back to number 11, Deloraine Street in Summerfield. I left with a bid at 590. Vicky, can you confirm that bid is now $650,000? Fabulous news. After 20 years of ownership, our owner's given clear instructions. We sell away for the first, second, third and final call. Hammers up. We're going and sold to you. Congratulations. Lovely new first home buyers purchasing. It's great to see that happen. And thank you to Kimberly for her good work with her owner. All right. Can we get some instructions? All right, I welcome Tina Lou from Harcourt's Avonhead. We welcome your owners in. 2 bar 385 Whittles Road here in Avonhead. Ben Donaldson, branch manager at Avonhead, working alongside us as well. On offer, this cross lease on freehold in a great location, distinctly desirable is our Avonhead market. 24th of July is the day your life begins here in Whittles Road. Well, it was such a great opportunity to go and meet with our owners here. They bought this delightful home a few years ago. It's been so well loved throughout that it is warm and welcoming. It's eye-catching in its detail. It's got discreet good taste in the way the interior has been decorated outside. It's got generous land area that very much encompasses the property. It's private. It's north-facing. You get that solar saturation. The bedrooms are cavernous spaces. It really is a wonderful floor plan. That master bedroom, very excellent in the way it's done as well. They've loved the neighbourhood here. That school zoning, very much underpinning land value. Merrin Primary, just a short stroll away. Burnside High, where their son is at present. It is a great opportunity to get that entry level into that Avonhead market. Avonhead's been such a superstar in our auction room over the past year. So an opportunity, people, to get involved here. Love to see you in. Opening bid, opening offer here in Whittles Road. Where do you say go? Great home, rear site. What's the number to be? Silent. Is there 550? Can't make it any easier here in Whittles Road. Do the numbers. Buy it sight unseen at that level. Fabulous living spaces, beautiful modern kitchen, texture of timber throughout. Well, I said on behalf of my owners, if you delay, I won't. 550. Underway on a vendor bid. Is there 575? First call at 5.5. Second opportunity here. For this private rear site. Third and final. Well, 575, also a vendor bid. Need your participation. Is there 600? First, second, third and final call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if no hands in the air, I'm going to pass it back into the very capable hands of Tina Lou. Our owner's instructions are, please price the property at 645. I do encourage you to go and look at it. It's a wonderful floor plan, a really generous home here, and a great location. All the best in the remainder of the campaign, Tina. Thank
Right, ladies and gentlemen, our penultimate auction of the day. 20 Ravenna Street in Avonhead. Jaggy and Bushra They've done the good work over the last few weeks, working alongside you, getting in a position to be ready to bid and buy. What you buy is a freehold parcel, sizable at 822 square metres, more or less, and it is yours on the 7th of August being that settlement date. But a supersized section to make the most of, that big backyard for the kids to enjoy, to play, to run free, or alternatively something to simply land bank for the future, maybe down the line those redevelopment possibilities. But the home itself, it's had some good improvements put into it, comfortable living and insured as a result of the work that has been done at some cost. I love that sunny conservatory, provides a great bit of extra space to use however you see fit. And of course, the Avonhead location with its smorgasbord of shopping, schooling and other amenities makes it a fabulous environment to raise growing families. So 20 Ravenna in your hands, opening bid to begin to start. Who's here to buy? I had it first down here on the phone. $600,000 and off we are. Is it 650 maybe the response? At 600, there it is. 700's better again. 700, 705 now the money. 710 and 720. It's 720 and 21. Just one more do we go. 30 the bid now. It's 31 back. 40's here. I've got 740. Would you say 50, ma'am? $740,000 just need to be above and north of there. At $740,000, it gets you on the phone here, Karen. At 740, front and centre. 750, good bid. And 755. We go to 65 at $755,000 back on the left. Down the back anymore. First call at 755,000. Twice for 20 Ravenna. The 822 squares at 755. Third. 760, love your timing and welcome in. 75, 775, got that correct? 775, do we say 800,000? 780, we'll do it that way, step by step at 780. 790 this time. 800 and appreciated. 810, 805, okay, quite all right. At 805,000 is at 810 to move forward. At 805, telephone interest is there. Earlier bidders. 805, do we go 810? Any more? First call at $805,000. Danny? 810. Danny from the team with a buy. 815's back, but 20? 820. 820, make it clear back there with Danny. Do we go to 25? $820,000. Jackie Bushra, can I have instructions, please? Bid of $820,000. Danny, you're holding that. You and your client, you and your buyer. 825. Lynn, back with you, Danny, at 830. Lynn against you. 35 or 40? Just hang on. What's the bid? Just to be clear. 35. 840. $840,000. Fast and furious at 840. Back with you, Danny. Lynn. 45. 850. Back with Danny at $850,000. Earlier bidders welcome again. Do we try 60? Permission to sell. 855. Lynn, it's going your way if there's not better at 855. Danny, is it 60? It is indeed 860. I think you need to say 900 for me, Lynn. $860,000. Down the back with Danny at 860. Stay in it to win it. 5 more do we try at 860. 870. Where did you come from? $870,000. Emma, is it? 870. But you're welcome. 75 back with you, Danny. 875. Hear the money, hear the bid. 875. Ladies, who takes the next step? 880 or 900? 875 and it sells. Once at 875. It's just the one bid. Twice called at 875. 80 and 85. Strategically and immediately at 885. Do we step forward to 900? Value here. Homes had good additions made to it. You're underpinned for the future by the scale of the section. The location of Avonhead at $885,000. I'd work with 90, or the hammer's going to fall at 885. 4 more. 889. What about 4 more? Okay, 1 more. 886. 888. 888. Couple more. Do we go 900 this time? Or 890? $888,000. Once for all the 8s. Twice at $888,000. And we got 2 more. Lynn? No more. Surprising. 888. There it is, 890. Need to say 900. 900? 900? 91. 891. 92, 95, you tell me. I work with any better. $891,000. Here with Danny and his client. First call when it sells at 891. Twice called, 92. 892. Danny, you're in second place. 892,000. Back with you, Emma, at 892. Is it one more to 93? What about 898? 892,000. Twice called at 892. And it sells here. Danny, third final. It's going. $892,000. It is going. It is gone and sold here. Well done. A big battle. A big celebration.
No. All right, are we lucky last? The finale for today's auctions. I welcome Hamish Craw from Harcourt's Ferry Mead. We welcome in our owners. 76 Hoon Hay Road. Strangely enough, in Hoon Hay, a fabulous part of our city. The contract states that you bid in by this freehold estate, a corner site here on Hoon Hay and Bencard. It is 731 square metres. Now, you will note the chattels are being sold on an as-is, whereas basis. I do take it that you've read those additional clauses, 22 through to 32. So it is fully insured, but we are selling it with some of those as-is, whereas clauses in the contract. You do get the assignment of the EQC claims. Hamish making the paperwork very clear to one and all. Well, it has been a very long and illustrious tenure here at 76 Hoon Hay Road. Nearly 20 years of ownership. Our owners have raised 5 good, robust children in this home, and it certainly stood the test of time. It has worn the parents out a little, as you can imagine, looking after 5 fabulous and active children. And so therefore, they offer it up to somebody who's ready and is energetic to roll up their sleeves and unlock a future potential, future upside. So much to offer, though. The home itself, very good living spaces, and those quartet of bedrooms in the main home. Of course, you've also got double garaging and an apartment style abode above the garage, so lots to be used for, whether it be work or home. They've had extended family living there on this corner site. So I'm giving you the opportunity, bidders and buyers, for our last auction today. Start me away, big and strong, big and bold, here in Hoon Hay. Sir, 400 underway. Nice work at 450. You read my mind, sir. Nice to have you in. Good luck today at 450. 500. Welcome in, ma'am, at 500,000. Is there 550 now? First call. 510. Work with you, sir. At 510, 20, ma'am. Can I say on your behalf? At 510 now, the new number to beat. 20, sir. At 520. Good on you, and back we come. 530 potentially. And 530 on the nod at 540 and 540, 50 now. At 540, the call first. 50. Good work at 550. 60 or 70? 60. Happy there. Did I hear 70? First call at 560. Second opportunity. 70, sir, can I say? Or 5. Happy to work with you. At 560. 565. There we go at 565. 575 potentially. First call at 565. 70, sir. 570. Welcome in. You face in the race at 570. Fabulous corner plot. Great land. Good bones in the home. At 570 is there 75. First call. This gentleman holding the bid. Second opportunity. 575 is where? Third and final call. A couple. Could I tempt you back? 572 anywhere. I'll pause with this. 2. Good. 572. 575. Got you now. 575. 77. Cool. Second opportunity at 575. Through the centre there. Got to be some upside, some potential on this corner plot here in Hoon Hay. Good schooling. The Port Helsia playground. First, second, third and 1. 76. 80, sir. On the nod at 80 at 580. 81 or 82. Get you back in the race. Once now at 580. Second call. Third and final opportunity at 580. Anything further? 581. Nice to see you. 582, Sue, got you now. At 582, 3 or 5. One bid seldom buys. Get in play. 1 at 583. 584. At 584. Should be easy. 585 is where? 585. 586. Straight to 590. First call. 1, 8, 588. 590. Show strength in the auction room. First call at 588. Second opportunity. Haven't forgotten these folks out here. 89. 90. Maybe 600, sir. What about that? At 590. First call at $590,000. Second, third, 91, 92, 592. Sun shining, sir. Good time to spend some money. Secure some land. 193, 94, 594, 95. Go to 6, sir. 96. Oh, I thought I had that 600. At 596. Think we'll get there anyway. At 596. Do go to 600, sir. Come on, dig deep. Fabulous. So much upside and potential. 97. 98. Don't be scared. Go to 6. at 5, 9 and 8. First call. Mark, anything from your lovely client? Our starter, sir? Second call. $99. There goes the 6, sir. Go there. 600. Nicely done. At 6 and 00, still plenty of value and upside. At 600, 601, 602. 602. There's your surety of value. Do we say 3 or 5? 1, 3, 603.
605.
605. I like your style, sir. 605. Is it 6 or 8? But 605. New number to beat. First call. Second opportunity in Hone Hay. Family friendly environment. Adventure park close by. Third final call. And a half. 605.5. 606. $606,000. 606. Have I seen your best? Do we give it another 608 perhaps? But at 606, once and a half. Go 610, sir. Deep breath. 607. My advice is free. At 607, but seldom listened to apparently. 607. First call. Second opportunity at $607,000. Third final call. And a half. 8. 608. 608. 610 is it? First, second. We've got a reply. Third and final call at $608,000. 609. 610. I usually get my way, sir. But I'm working with you at 610. You're holding the bid, $610,000. 12. Do we say 6 in the dozen? And a half. Making it very easy for him. 611. Come on, throw a bit bigger number at it. $611,000. And Hone Hay. For your future. That project. That fabulous home. It offers so much. First, second, third and final call at 611. Gentleman in the middle. And a half. 612. 612. First, second. Another half tucked away, or maybe double me up. 13 could be lucky for some. Third call. Anything half, 12 the half. 13. Thank you. At 613. Got the pattern now. 613. Need to dial it up, sir. 613. Oh, nice. 615. 615. Do we say 620? Do we get serious? First call at 615. Second, third and final call at 6 and half. 616. Sweet 16. 20. Surely. Need a bit of distance. But at 616. First call. Second, third, and final opportunity here in Hone Hay Road. Half. 17. 617,000. Surprise me. Go to 20. Worth it all day long. Fabulous plot. And a half. 18. That 20 is beckoning. 618. Once, twice. Third, final call. And Hoon Hay Road at 618. 19. Another half tucked away, surely. 19. Half. 20. 620. 21 or more for this corner plot. First, second, and a half. 621. 621. 621. 21 and a half. 22. Should we try 25, sir? First call at 622. Second, third, 1. Yay, 23. 625. Now that's good work doubling me up. At 6 1/4, maybe 630. But 625,000, 6 1/4. 1. 627. $627,000. Who's it to be? Yours or theirs? 28. 30, sir, can I say on your behalf? 29. 30, sir, can I say on your behalf? Try it once, try it twice. But 629. 30. 31. 6, 3 and 1. Try 33. First call, 6, 3, 1. Second opportunity, third and final call at 631 with these good folk. Anything further, sir? Are you sure? You done? At 631,000, I need to see constructions. Pause for a moment at 6, 3 and 1. Instructions are very clear. At 631,000, out it goes. First time in 20 years. Selling away here. First call. Second call. 31, 32. 33. It's 6, 3 and 3. Selling. First call. Don't miss it now. Second opportunity. We sell away. New name on the title. And a half. 634. 6, 3 and 4. Selling. Once, twice. Third and final call. Hammers up. On notice. We're going. 500. 635. 635. Need an answer. Appreciate your good work. Maybe 640. Time to really put. 500. And a half. Go 640, sir. Come on, end the story. 6, 3 and 6. Work with you though. It's 636. 37. Or I sell. Once, twice. Third, final call. 1, 37. Go 40. 38. 38. Very measured. 638. Appreciate. Everything on offer here. At $638,000, we sell first, second, and a half. 39. Patience will get you there, sir, at 639. Is there 40? First, second, third call. At 639, in their favour. Anything further? Half? Good. 640. Straight back, that's the way to buy property. At 640. Third. First, second and third. Need an answer. Hammers up at $640,000. Are you sure? We're going. Half. 40 the half. 41. 641. Halves aren't working. Double it up or more. 641 buys. Unless I see better. First, second, third call. 142. Do we say 45, sir? End it now. Make for a good story tonight. But it's 642. Out here on my right. First call. 43. It's 6, 4, and 3. 44. First call. Half. 43 the half. 44 or 45. But 43 and a half out here. Once, twice. Don't give up now. Third and final call at 643 and a half. Go the 44 at least. Just give it a shot. You never know. You've travelled a long way with me and I appreciate it. I'll take 250 if it helps you. 43 and 3/4. Could be the best 250 you spend. I'll give you a moment. First call in your favour at 643 the half. Second call. Third and final opportunity. Good work at 6, 4, and 4. Hold on tight at 6, 4, and 4. 45. 645. First, second. 146. Go 650. Makes the deposit easy to work out. At 646. So don't give up. No, don't. I want to see you smile. I want to see you victorious. Not that I have favourites. 646. There's your assurity of value. Someone sees it at the same level. It'll always be a great piece of land. What are you going to do with it? First call at 6, 4, and 6. Second call. Third and final opportunity. A half. A quarter. Don't know my fractions more than that. An eighth. I do appreciate your bidding, sir. You've just done a wonderful job. I'd like to see you across the finish. 250. Shall we spin the dice? You'll never know. Hammers up then. I sell to these good folk. It's $646,000. Are you absolutely sure? First, second, third and final. Hammers up. We're going. Gone out here. Congratulations. Thank you to everyone that was interested in the...